Maybe you're breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. However you find your breath today, just noticing what you notice. No desire to change anything, just letting it be as it is. Breathing in, just an open space today, open space for you to receive what it is God wants to whisper to you today in our time with Him. He is Ruah, our very breath, the breath of God. So as you breathe in, perhaps through your nose and out through your mouth with an audible sound, just invite your sacred imagination to really be in touch with the fact that the breath of God, the Holy Spirit, lives inside of you. It's in Him that we live and we move and have our being. And then invite your breath, your sacred breath, just to inhale and exhale. Space for God today. Space for the Holy Spirit to nurture you, to cleanse you, to wash over you. Inhale Him in, exhale Him out. Perhaps you may choose to take your hand and place it to your heart and just feel the heartbeat of His rhythm within you. Breathing Him in and out, letting your breath become a song, even a form of worship in this quietness as you decided to be still and know, maybe know in this moment that He is God. He is everything you need right now. Breathe Him in and breathe Him out, knowing that He's with us. Maybe as you breathe in and you exhale, you might decide to exhale the sound of Let's try that. Just the knowing that He is omniscient. That means He knows everything. He knows everything about you. He knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Knowing He's omnipresent. He is everywhere at the same time. Breathe Him in again. And out. Knowing He is omnipotent. All power. Connecting your breath, your mind, your body, and your soul to His very presence. Just taking a moment to breathe Him in and out, focusing on our breath, noticing what you notice. Just scan your body and notice where you feel any discomfort, perhaps a tickling or twitching or tingling, whatever you feel in your body. Just taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, knowing that you are connected to the very I Am, and He's able to do whatever you need. Maybe you take this moment to set your intention for your time today of what you want to know or experience from God. And intention is just like planting the seed, right? Planting the seed of what we want for our time so that God's presence can water it and nourish it and nurture it and help us to grow with this time with Him. So my intention, my hope for this time together with you is that I would just know, K-N-O-W, totally know who He is as I take stillness. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands down to your knees. You can place them palms down if you need to feel grounded. You can place them palms up if you need to receive something as you breathe in God and let Him come like the consuming fire. Just burning in us whatever needs burnt out as the potter gets ready to put us and shape us into his hands. Letting him come like water, washing over us with refreshment, cleansing our hearts, our minds, our bodies, and our souls. Like the wind, refreshing us in this very moment, and even maybe like earth, just grounding us to who he is in us. Take your hands down to your side, and as you inhale, slowly let them rise up, coming into prayer hands, bringing your hands to your heart here. That feels comfortable for you. And just usher your prayer, your intention into God's heart. Touching your fingers together, your thumbs represent those closest to you, your pointer finger represent those pointing away, your middle finger representing those making decisions on your behalf, your ring finger for those who may need hope in this moment, and your pinky finger representing yourself. Pull that in and just usher a quiet little prayer today. Let that prayer become just like your breath. So maybe it's just one word, and you breathe in that word and you exhale it out, sending it to those closest to you, those leading the way, those making decisions on your behalf, those who need hope, yourself, or all of the above. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, knowing that our God, who is omnipresent, everywhere at the same time, omnipotent, all-powerful, and omniscient, all-knowing, is listening. And take your hands and just shake them out. Place them wherever it's comfortable for you. Again, if you want to put them back on your knees, or maybe you want to hold on to your feet, whatever you want to do. And gently just begin to nod your head up and down slowly. Inhale and exhaling, just gently moving that neck. And when it's comfortable for you, gently begin to look from shoulder to shoulder, just slow restorative moves, nothing fast, just warming ourselves up today. From one shoulder to the next. As you come back to the center, if it's comfortable, you can begin to just do a small circle with your neck, real gentle here. Whatever feels good for you. It's your body, your movement, your practice. In one direction until you're ready to go in the other direction. When that feels comfortable for you, come back up to that side to side, over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder. Coming back to the middle, and then begin to take those shoulders and gently roll them back slowly to what feels good for you, your body, your movement. Inhaling, and on the exhale, bringing them down and around. Maybe you feel some cracking or popping. Just do it gently to what feels good to you. Roll them forward, slow and steady. And maybe you just turn just a little bit side to side before we go into a real twist. Just a gentle moving your shoulders and your neck from side to side. Taking your hands back to your side when you're ready. I invite you to inhale, bring those hands up, and this time just bring them into a cactus, right? You can have your hands forward or sideways, whatever feels good, and gently turn to one side. Not far, just enough to feel the stretch and no strain, whatever that feels like for you today. Back to the middle and over to the other side. Back to the middle, reach those hands up to our Abba hands. Abba, pick me up. We need you today, God. Father, pick us up and hold us in your arms. Inhale, feeling the grip of his presence upon you. Exhale, push your hands down. Inhale, arms come back up. Take that right hand, placing it in the front of you, that left hand in the back of you, and a gentle twist here. Now, if that doesn't feel good with your hands down, you can just keep them right here, just a gentle side twist. Whatever works for your body today, your body will let you know what it needs. Hold that for a few seconds. Taking a deep breath in and out, turn into that more if you can, to that side, feeling a deeper stretch. If it feels comfortable, if not, don't do it. It's your body, your movement. When you're ready, bring those hands slowly back up. Come through to the middle, to the Abba hands, letting him pick you up, giving you strength. Exhale, taking that left hand to the front of the mat, right hand to the back. Inhale and exhale, turning into that twist. Welcome to who just entered. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to the front, bringing those hands back up. Stopping here for a moment in Abba hands, bringing those hands together for prayer hands, bringing them back down in front of you. Again, your thumbs representing those close to you. Pointer finger pointing away. Middle finger, those making decisions on your behalf. The ring finger, those who need hope in this moment. Your pinky finger, inhale. Exhale, pull those prayer hands into you and let one word go out as a prayer, as a hope, as a desire for all of those. Whatever that word is for you today. Exhale it out. Inhale it in. Exhale it out. Let your hands go. Take your left hand, place it on that right knee. Take your right hand, place it to the side of your hip, and let's do a twist here. Inhaling and exhaling, slightly turning into that twist. Maybe your neck is up or your chin is to your chest, whatever feels good. As you inhale, take a little deeper exhale so that you can twist into that a little bit more to whatever feels comfortable to you. Stretch and no strain. Coming back through the middle, taking your right hand, placing it on that left knee, left hand to the side, twisting again, inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to the middle, take your hands and let them walk out in front of you. Now, before you start, you just know you're walking your hands to your comfort level. You don't have to go far. You can just maybe walk them right here. You can walk them out a little further. And then bring your chin to your chest, looking down, and inhale and bring your neck up. So sort of like a cat-cow with your hands out in front of you. So inhale. Exhale, bringing your chin to your chest. Inhale, looking up, raising those shoulders up. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale, looking up. Walk those fingers back in. Inhale, bring your hands up into that cactus. And gently twist from side to side. And notice if you feel anything different, if that stretch feels like you can go a little further. Inhale and exhale, just side to side, gently in that stretch. Coming back to the middle, hands down, rolling those shoulders back and forward, alternating. Take your left leg, put it in front of you, that right leg, put it in front of you. Pull your knees in as close as feels comfortable to you. And give yourself that morning I love you hug. Let me see who's loving on themselves today. Pull them in close and just like, I love you. Pull them in. Let, like an imaginary string, pull your head up tall. Do you feel that? Turning gently to that left side. Again, stretch but no strain. Then to that right side. Letting that left leg extend, keeping that right leg up towards you, pulling it in towards you. It's just gentle restorative stretching today. Now, if it feels comfortable, take that left elbow, place it on that right knee and twist into that side. Twisting today, we're bringing out some stuff. Inhale and exhaling. Then come with the right elbow on the right shoulder, twisting out that other way. Gently turning to the side, stretch but no strain. Your breath, your body, your movement. Coming back to the middle, let this right leg fall down in front of you, making like the number 4. Might just straighten yourself back up, pulling yourself up straight. Inhale, bring those hands down to the side, coming up and gently folding forward. Chin in, then taking your chest towards your knees and your hands towards your toes. Now, you don't need to be down in a stretch like this. Whatever feels comfortable going to you, just reaching out. We're stretching that lower back out, top of our shoulders, extending towards that leg. It doesn't need to be far. You can just go right here. It's your stretch. Inhale and exhale, gently walking your hands back up. Hands down to the side. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, rolling down, chin to chest. Reaching towards your toes, whatever reach feels good for you. Inhale and exhale, and take your hands, put them down on the mat, walk them over, crossing them over, till you get to your right knee, and then just fold yourself in on your knee to what feels good. Bringing your nose towards your knee, folding in on that, inhaling and exhaling. Taking your hands, walking yourself back to your leg, and then walking yourself back up. Now roll your shoulders back here, just letting go of whatever tension you're feeling. You might need to shake that out. Take that right leg, extend it. Let's inhale, bring our hands up, reaching both our hands towards our toes here. Stretch but no strain. Coming back up into that cactus pose. Letting your hands come down to your side. When it's comfortable for you, pull that left leg in, one-legged hug here. Inhale, feeling that hug, right elbow. Twisting this side. Left elbow to knee, twisting the other way. Inhaling and exhaling. Letting that leg fall up and into that 4. Making a number 4 here, adjusting yourself in your seat however you need to. Inhaling, coming up, bringing chin to chest, reaching towards your toes, hands to toes, chest reaching towards your thigh here. Chin to chest. Inhale, and maybe when you exhale, you can go a little further if that feels good for you. Walking your stretch back up. Inhale, bringing those hands up again. Exhale, leaning forward. While you're down there, take your hands, walk them sideways over to your left knee, leaning into it, letting your chest come to your thighs. Your nose reaching towards your knee, whatever feels comfortable. Maybe you need to align yourself again. Gently pulling yourself back up. Taking that left knee, bringing it up, extending out. You guessed it. Inhale, hands up, reaching towards both of those toes here. Walking yourself back up, pointing and flexing those toes. Pulling those knees into you, giving yourself another hug. Maybe you tell yourself you love yourself again. I love you. Love yourself. And if it's comfortable for you, let's come onto our knees. Bringing your hands down about 2 hands width apart. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me actually. About 2 hands width apart. Bringing those knees spread about 2 fists width apart. Letting your shoulders drop down. Chin to chest, looking down. Inhale, letting your head come up, looking up, and rounding down. Bringing that back up, arching that back, chin to chest, looking down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale, roll down. Coming up with your knees together, gently come up here. Twist yourself out, just onto your knees. Turn back so you can see we're going to do a warrior pose on our knees. This warrior pose is one of my favorite poses. It's the fight pose, right? But we go into this peaceful warrior where we're just in a surrender fight. No, we're not fighting, God's fighting for us. So I just want to remind you this morning, whatever you're facing, take that one knee, take your left knee, place it in front of you to where you feel steady. Bring the other knee closer. You can bring it closer or a little further, whatever it takes for you to find your stance. Inhale here, letting your shoulders go back and tall. String pulling you up from your head, tall posture. Take your left hand, stick it out, and look as if you were centering your nose over that middle finger, and then take your right hand out to the back. So you're sideways here, with your left hand extended over that left leg, right hand extended over your right head. This is your kneeled warrior. Inhale and exhale here. Consider what you're fighting for, what you're fighting against. As you take your next inhale, let that right hand come back down to the crest of your right knee, with the back of your right thigh there. And this hand come up and over, lean back into that pose. Right? It's kind of like a ballet pose. Looking over that right shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. This is our kneeled peaceful warrior. Making peace with whatever it is that you're fighting for, fighting against, knowing God has that victory already. Take your elbow, bring it down to your knee, bring that right hand up and over and stretch to the front. Maybe you begin to turn a little bit to the side, opening your chest this way. Looks like the sway. So your elbow to your knee and out gently. Taking your hands, place them down in front of you. Take that knee, left knee back down. Using your hand for balance here. Coming down into that tabletop. Inhale, look up. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, look up. Take that right knee. Come up on that right knee. Find your footing here. Your foot, right foot facing the front of the mat. Your top heel of your foot is facing up in the back. Find your comfort here. Take that right hand extended out in front of you. That left hand out and back. Let those shoulders come to the side here. Inhale, look out over that middle finger to that warrior. Take that left hand, let it find the crest of your left leg here. Take that right hand up. You can stay here, opening to the side, or you can try to lean to the back, whatever feels comfortable. Opening up that chest here. Inhale and exhaling. Slowly bringing that hand back to the front, letting that elbow come down to that right leg. Taking that left hand up and reaching to the front. Come back to the middle here and doing that little sway. Elbow in and out. Taking that body. Inhaling and exhaling. When you're ready, bring that knee back down. Come back into that tabletop position. Doing an inhale, up, Exhale, roll down. Inhale, up. Exhale, roll down. Bring those two big toes together. Let your legs fall apart. Take your hands, walk them out in front of you, maybe coming down on your elbows, bringing your chin to your chest and letting your head come down. This is where if you have some support, you can come down to the blocks, whatever's comfortable for you. Sitting back on our heels, coming into that child's pose, that surrender pose today. Just extend those hands, inhale and exhale. You can also place the blocks underneath your knees here. Sit back on them if you need to. And as you inhale and exhale, imagine the big hands of God placed out in front of you and just surrender whatever you need to give to him today. Like a child, just totally trusting him in everything. Cast your cares right here. Now, if this begins to feel uncomfortable and you need to switch poses, it's fine. It's your breath, your body, your movement. Just take a moment and surrender. Maybe you even call out what you're surrendering today. I surrender my husband, my children, my to-do list, my ambitions. Tell God what it is you're placing into his hands. And whenever you feel comfortable, come back up into that tabletop position and just do a little windshield wiping, just bringing your body around in a circle here, just washing out from side to side, rolling it around in a circle, then maybe the opposite, right to left and roll counterclockwise. And the other way, whatever feels comfortable to you, until you come to your back. Put your knees up, gently rolling yourself down onto your mat. This is where you can have a pillow behind your head. You can put your blocks behind you if you want your head a little elevated, but with your knees lifted. Inhale and exhale. Take one hand and place it on your belly and the other and place it on your chest. And as you inhale, inhale through your stomach, your ribs, and your chest. Exhale through your chest, your ribs, and your belly. Maybe even making a sound. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. One more deep breath. And exhale. Let your legs gently fall to the right side. This is where you also could let the block catch them here if you wanted to use a support or a blanket or a pillow. Just letting that restored twist happen. Legs to one side. If it feels comfortable for you and you'd like to take your head.
Postgram 15865006277.
You'd like to take your head to that left side and your knees to the right. That's fine. Just feel that gentle restorative twist, inhaling and exhaling here. Letting your body find its natural way of working out whatever's in there that doesn't need to be there. Coming back, bringing your knees to the middle, doing a little windshield wiper, just left to right, gently swishing them side to side. Before you allow your legs to fall over to the left side. Again, if you want them supported and you want something underneath your knees here, you can. Let your head fall slightly to the right, or you can keep it straight or the same side. It's your body, your movement, your practice. Inhaling and exhaling. it's comfortable for you, I invite you to bring your knees back. Pull those knees into yourself. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. So I'm not opening my legs. You always forget this. Pull your knees in. Inhale and let them go side to side where you're holding them slightly underneath your knees and you're swishing them side to side like a windshield wiper. And if it feels comfortable for you, let your knees fall open, reach down, grab the heels of your whole toes, and do happy baby. But again, if happy baby isn't comfortable for you just windshield wiper. Your body, your movement, practice. Your sacred breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Open up those legs if you're not already doing so and you choose to. That happy baby. Bring those knees back together, extend them up, and gently and slowly lower them down to the mat. And set yourself up for a resting pose. You can choose whether your legs are extended out. Maybe you place something underneath the back of your knees here so that you have a little cushion. Maybe you put something underneath your head. Maybe you just lay flat to the floor. Whatever it feels like for you, this is your final pose. Let your hands take a cactus. You can let them take a T. You can bring them to your belly. Whatever's going to be comfortable for you. This is where you can grab a blanket to lay over yourself and just let it cuddle you like the warmth of Jesus. Just begin to connect to your breath again. Letting it be your form of worship as you inhale and exhale, knowing with your sacred imagination that these are sacred breaths. Because you're filled with the breath of God. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you take a deep breath in through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And if it's comfortable for you with your sacred imagination, just imagine a stream of light above your head, shining like the sunshine, our SON shine. His warmth, his fiery, healing presence, just hovering over your head. And as you take a deep breath in and you exhale, imagine the warmth of his presence moving into your mind space, just warming your thoughts with things that are good and lovely and pure and steadfast and everlasting, and patient and kind and compassionate and empathetic, and all the things of his character. Inhaling the truth of who he is in you and who you are in him, and letting that fill your mind. Maybe you need to know that you are loved, you are not alone, that you can be strong and courageous, that even when you feel fear, you have the option to invite Jesus into that fear and let him strengthen you with courage. Inhale and exhale his truth here, and let that light, that sunlight, maybe you're invited to take another color. Maybe you want it to be royal and purple, or calming and blue, or raging with red. Let it take whatever color you need and invite it before we move into our shoulders, just to take up your head space, your ears, clearing those ear gates out so that you are open to hear his gentle whispers today with intention, saying, I want to hear you today, God. Brushing across your lips that you may use them today to speak life. Breathe in, exhale, send that to your shoulders, allowing him to restore the mantle upon you that you may run and not be weary, walk and not faint today. Just strengthen you in whatever your purpose is, whatever your call is, and just for today. Not asking Him to strengthen us for tomorrow and the rest of everything that we have on our to-do list. Just strengthen us today, God. Releasing our burdens, taking up anything that we've piled on top of ourselves, on our shoulders. Your yoke is easy. We attach to you today and make an exchange for the light burdens. Feel Him strengthening you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sending that sunshine into your heart space. Inviting that sun to come like water, like a liquid, just cleaning our hearts of anything that's there that's hindering us from moving forward. Worry, unforgiveness, anxiety, depression, despair, revenge, whatever it is that doesn't allow you to have a pure heart, purify us, God. Whatever doesn't allow us to have our hearts clean it up now. You're the light of the world. Let your light shine in us bright, removing all darkness. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, sending the sunshine into your belly where things are birthed and grown and watered and nurtured. And just invite the hand of God to do a work in what He's birthing in you. Inhale and exhale, inviting Him to plant seeds that need new growth, to water those that have already been planted, and to increase those that are growing. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Just sending the warm SO and shine into our legs that we may stand on the things that we need to stand on and in today, that we may have the strength for today to face whatever He sends our way, knowing He's with us. Inhaling and exhaling, letting that sun just absorb into our feet, helping us to pivot from the things that we've turned to that we really need to walk away from today, like our own agenda, to strongly walk towards and even run towards those things that are purpose for us in today. And to take a moment and pause in the moments where we need to be more present. Whenever you're ready, as you continue to breathe in and out, just feel the sunshine moving from the top of your head and your eye space, your ear space, your mouth into your shoulders, strengthening you, cleaning your heart, growing your belly, strengthening your legs and your feet to walk, and exhale. Invite you to just turn into your fetal position, whatever side feels comfortable for you. Just for a reminder that you are being held. He has gone before you. He is beside you. He is behind you. He is ordering you. Maybe you just cuddle up with them in this moment and feel His presence. Inhaling and exhaling. Hold us, Lord. Blanket us in your presence. Give us your peace today and your strength. A constant awareness that you are with us. You are the God who sees. Yeshua. Yeshua, we welcome you. Inhale and exhale. Perhaps if your eyes are closed, let them flutter open. Do a small movement in your body, maybe moving your feet, allowing yourself to come present in this moment. Whenever it feels comfortable, use your hands to push you up into whatever position feels comfortable right now. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. If you're ready, if not, stay where you are. Even though we pause and go on, you take as much time as you need. It's good for you. Take your hands up. Abba, pick us up and wherever we need you today. Come into those prayer hands, pull them close into your heart. Inhaling and exhaling the same breath prayer that you've been sending out over your time, or if it's a new one. I'm exhaling knowing, because I was still and I knew that God was with me and with you today. Until next time, thank you so much for coming, and may the shalom, the peace, Jehovah Shalom himself reign over you today. Thank you. You can come off mute if you like and share how you're feeling. Thank you so much, Sherry and Frenchie and Danielle. May peace be your guiding light today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Danielle. Have a good
Thanks.
day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
Sherry.
Thank you. Have a good day.